I'm trying to get situated. I don't know what we got going on over here, y'all. But what up, y'all? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and We Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Spirit said, uh, soulful day. Today is what is today? It's Mother's Day, May the 11th, 2025. So it is a soulful day, and we're gonna have a soulful spiritual conversation, Ashe. And Spirit said guidance, like your steps are being ordered, like the spiritual guidance, and your steps are being laid out. Is what Spirit said. They gave us a message, channel message. Hey sis, happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I hope you had a wonderful, relaxing day and made it all about you, mom, and y'all just enjoyed. We did. We relaxed and we did a mani and a pedi. So yay, just kind of pampered ourselves. Crazy story. Hey Jean, hi. Oh, is Aya all set? I know she was still reading, so but I appreciate you being here to support, beloved. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. Happy Mother's Day. Look, funny story. We were with mom and we were supposed to like she wanted to get her nails done and we were at a place where they were not very nice and the service was like sucky and they walked past me. Yeah, I definitely haven't been on in like a day and some change. There's been a lot going on. We had a passing in the family. My aunt passed, and my mom wasn't doing so well. It's only three girls, her and the twins, and one of the twins passed. So, she wasn't doing very well. So we went over there to love her up and like support her. And so one of those things was taking her to the nail salon. Oh, thank you so much. I can feel her. I can feel her like she's here. She cutting up in the spirit. So, but when we went to the nail salon, oh, thank you, sis. She wanted to. Are you sad? No, something in the eye. I was given something to see clearly. So I don't know if it's like a speck or something, like no judgment, right? Definitely no judgment. I'm not for sure what that's about, so we just put a pin in it. I'm gonna just write it down. No judgment. Right. And so real quick, I took mom to the nail salon to help her, one of those things and caring for her about, the passing of her sister, my aunt. And I wrote mom's name down and mine was underneath hers. And we were gonna, do the mani pedi, sit next to each other, chit chat, girl time, spill the tea. Do you know these people walked past me like so many times? Like I had to go back there. Mom got seated. She's getting her service, and I'm like, when am I gonna be up next? Like they taking all kind of other people. Then I went back there like, hey, I was next. Do you know like three other people walked past me and did not sit? They steady bringing other people back. I'm like, well, what the shit is this? Like, am I not sitting here? Do I not exist? And Spirit was like, you don't need this kind of energy. Just let it play out. So it did. And it come to find out what I was contributing that I would spend for self, mom actually ended up needing it today. So them walking past me and kind of ignoring me, and I felt the whole kind of way. Like I got upset, I got kind of frustrated, almost downright angry. Like I know y'all see me sitting here. Like what is this? And they kept walking past me, and it's like I felt almost like neglected. Like is it a thing like with me where I'm not getting service? Like I don't understand. And come to find out, those resources were needed elsewhere. And we had full capability to do it ourselves at home, right? Yeah, wow. Like the spirit would not allow it to happen. It was like guiding everybody like away from us. And we're like blatantly like talking to people like, sir, right, we're next. And they set somebody down and started working on them. We was like perplexed, like what in the shit? But Spirit was ordering things because it was something else that was going to be needed, right? So in this space, you may run into something that's like weird. Like, Why am I feeling like I'm being denied or overlooked, or, like not getting something that should just be like is offered? I don't know like how else to say it, but it's definitely giving me overlooked or isolated or set aside or denied something. That's because it's something else that is going to happen after that. And you are going to need either the energy or resources, mental capacity, or something. So I'm definitely getting some sort of illusion, right? Something is not what it seems. It's going to come off as something that could make you upset, testimony. But I understood it today, like the very next day. And even when they were like, brought the manager over, like, oh, we're so sorry. I'm like, no, no. Spirit is telling me that this is not something I should be doing. So I'm going to just obey, allow it to happen. I don't know why it's happening, but I'm going to sit in the energy and allow it because I can already see like what I would be sewing into. Happy Mother's Day to everybody that's tapping in. Thank y'all so much. I love, you know what, we come on live and the numbers go up. And then when it settles into this group, I know that it's like the people who are here who need to have the fruit. And I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Spirits got us some soulful truth messages. Ooh, what if it was easy? That's a nice one. And look what they got on this one. Ease and grace. So definitely go with the flow. Let something go. Handle it with ease and grace. We definitely could have held on to some more grace because we got upset, Ashe. But it's giving something like you're being protected or guided away from a situation. Like people are not allowed to service something in your life because it's either something that you're called to do for you to be pulled up out of you, or it's gonna make a way where you do it for self and it's gonna free up you in a different way so that you can be helpful to somebody else. So it's like twofold because I was able to do it myself and we spend time with self, loving on self and all of that stuff and really being in that meditative state with us. But then that resource was needed somewhere else. So that's what I'm picking up. Regret is here in loneliness. See, it's giving me like the energy like regret. It is giving me like you can't change the past. It's giving like people should have been there, you should have gotten this, or they should have been supportive. And sometimes it's shit that you would have paid for. Like I'm not even like asking you to do this shit for free. Like it's an exchange of energy and not being allowed to have it and sitting maybe in the energy of regret because maybe you don't understand it. It's giving loneliness, like not understanding that you're never alone, but in a moment you could feel like it. Like, why am I being isolated? Why am I being set aside? Like, I see everybody else getting their service, and look, it's an exchange. I'm not, so what about me type of energy? And I'm getting it's all for purpose, it's guidance. Like, the spirit is gonna need something else for you. Happiness is coming through. I do feel that in a challenge. So we're gonna jump into it and see what's going on with that. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go. And y'all not gonna believe this shit, but y'all just seen me split this card, right? It says let go. Hopefully you can track it because it's fucking backwards, right? But on this card right here, it says let it go. So there's definitely some sort of something going on. I'm getting an ordering of steps, and you may not understand it or see it quite yet. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, is requiring us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were able to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? See, belonging is talking to that loneliness. I was wondering like, why the fuck was I kicked out the group? Like shit, I want my pedicure too, and I was like denied. But it's something in this. It says, be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. I'm getting, it's something that you may be able to, might want to pay for, get help with, but Spirit wants you to do it yourself. And this right here says, be not mistaken, you'll have to take bigger risks. And when we shuffle these cards and put them away, look, dream bigger is there. 7. And it's sticking out to me that, 7 can be associated with partnerships and, you know, relationships, partnerships. Somebody could be thinking about that in terms of their overall happiness, right? But it's giving me being ordered, and I'm getting going back, wiping something clean, and then bringing you forward. So I don't know if it's the energy of karma, or maybe karma is gonna, I mean, the Most High is gonna take you back somewhere to clean something up. Like you go back only to come forward. It could be like taking a step back and taking a step forward, but it's almost feeling like a place, a person that you may have to speak to. This person could need something from you, right? But it's given, like, I don't know, it's so weird, and I'm trying to really get a grasp on it, because it's like being denied, feeling lonely, feeling isolated, but it's something that you can do for yourself that you would probably make an exchange out of just ease and convenience. But if you put in the effort, you can do it. And the ability to exchange for something, like you're going to give that energy to somebody else. They're going to need it. It's not going to be, yeah, see, it's a tower. It's something coming. It's a sudden change, right? It's like, say again, if I had to spent $70 at the nail salon only to find out that, you know, it was something else that was needed, that $70 could have been, you know, flowers. It could have been food. Mom, her hair appointment fell through, so now we're paying for that, so she doesn't have to try to figure out how to do her hair, and, you know, on the day of. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's something that the spirit is lining up so things can kind of come out right. And you may feel like you're being left out of something, like you're being denied something, and whatever it is, it's something that you're capable of doing yourself. And you may just want to, you know, exchange for it because it's in the moment, but spirit said no. So if you are looking to do like an impulse buy, you know, if you are looking at, you know, oh, let me just grab that, it's really getting spend resources for something, and or exchange for something, and you're not going to be allowed to do it. It's like it's going to be complicated. It's like maybe trying to swipe your card, and for some reason the shit don't fucking go through, and you like, I know this card is good, I know the money is there, why is it not working? Something with the site goes down and you can't complete the transaction. It's almost like, dang, you know, I really wanted to get this, and it's just like a nice thing, a nicety. Yeah, I could really go in the closet. I could really do, you know, whatever. And the spirit will probably want you to go the other route because something else is going to happen. And those resources are going to be needed to balance something out, to, I don't know. It's almost like an energetic exchange. Yeah, see, it can have something to do with family. Like a family member could call on you to help them make something right, or to become all right, or you could fix something and make it all right. It's like giving that. And whoever it is that you are being called to give to be a resource to, this could be a person that's close to you, like I said, family, and you wouldn't mind helping them. It will be like, oh shit, if you had to just call me yesterday right before I did this, I would be happy to be able to help you, beloved. And it's kind of like that energy. So the spirit may even put you in position and hold you and deny you from something so that you can be, I'm hearing the word blessing to somebody else. Yeah, trust. So if it's something that you're experiencing a complication with and you just can't get it done, and you feel like you're being denied and or isolated, like why is this happening to me type of energy, know that it's a step and a pathway so that you can be a blessing to somebody. Yeah, see, death. Now y'all know that hit me because we were just talking about, you know, like what happened in our family. We my grandma had three girls. My mom being the oldest, and she had a set of twin girls, and one of the twins passed. And again, mom wasn't feeling good. We went to go cheer her up to the nail salon. They serviced her. 3, 4 people walked past us and was like, "No, you can't get it." Only to find out today that mom's hair appointment got canceled, and so we're gonna be able to help her with that, right? Yeah, we see envy. So death and envy coming out together, it could be a transformation. It could just be an ending of relationships with people who envy you. That could definitely lead to um I'm getting I'm sorry y'all, I'm getting a download. It's like what? Oh, okay. I definitely gotta slow down because this is for somebody. This death card is could be definitely transformation and loss of something, right? It could be a person like it is for us, but for somebody it's change. Because we read about this card as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go. So it's an illusion that's being let go of. The illusion for somebody is that you're being denied, is that you are being left out, is that you're isolated, is that you're lonely. That's those things that will challenge your happiness. And I'm getting the energy of trust coming in. Like if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't things don't come in and go the way that you expected, to trust what's happening because the steps are being laid for something else. Like the Most High God is lining this up, right, and you're gonna be able to help somebody else. You're transforming, you're growing, and somebody could, yeah, they do. Spirit is giving me a hard do. Like I can't. I gotta call it what they telling me to say it, and it could be tough to hear it, but somebody has a spirit of envy on them. It's an illusion. They don't understand the steps that the Most High God is taking them through. And if you feel lonely because things are not coming through for you, like this person is passing you by, this person is passing you by, this person is passing you by, you could be looking at other people because that's how I was thinking in my mind. Like, why did she get pulled up before me when my name was clearly on the list? Like I was next. Why did she get pulled in? Why did she get pulled in? Why did she get pulled in? And I'm still sitting here waiting. And I cannot get the service that I'm clearly going to exchange for. It's not even like I can't energetically pay for the thing. So why am I not getting it? Right? And I felt a kind of way about that. And I can see how that translates in terms of, that energy. As you grow and transform, you may be like sitting, the spirit may be sitting you out, but it's all lining things up so that you can be a blessing to somebody else. And it's something that you're going to do yourself because you have to grow. You have to transform yourself. You have to let go yourself. You have to learn to trust for yourself. Like all these things we have to do for self, right? We can't get it from an outside exchange or an exchanging with another person. We learn to discern. If I trust me, then I can trust my discernment and I can, trust the people that I allow around me, right? With this tower happening, it's even trusting that I can get through it, right? Yeah. See, blame is here. It's like accepting responsibility for my own well being. I will not blame other people. Okay, y'all didn't service me. I didn't spend the cash. I didn't spend that energy, that resource. Already in a place where I wasn't feeling comfortable, where I felt like I was already being overlooked. I didn't trust the service that they were providing me, let alone spend my coin on it. Right? And it's like, that's not the place. That's not the arena. Right? That's not the place I was supposed to exchange with. And so, therefore, especially when I've already spent the resources to have a home kit, it's like, oh, we could go ahead and do that and just pour into self, not knowing that the resources were going to be needed for somebody else. Yeah, forgiveness is here. If you have misunderstood what the Spirit was doing in terms of holding you back or not allowing you to sow seeds in a place where you feel like lack or overlooked or denied, it's like forgive self for, whatever you may have taken on. Right, it's giving issue forgiveness in the whole situation because you could have reacted with anger. I know I did, and frustration. And I could see how that principle will work out in people's relationships. Like, if I'm in an environment and we're supposed to have an exchange and I keep getting passed over, my need is not being met. Spirit is telling somebody, don't sow in that environment. Like, that's not the place. Like, your energy will be called somewhere else, but you're going to have to do some work on you first, spend time with you, taking ownership and responsibility coming to balance and, just holding on. And those resources are going to be shared somewhere else. Yeah, see, balance. As they were telling us to say balance, right? It's balancing something out, justice and balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. See, it could be placing judgment, right? And as they said, placing judgment, right? The Most High God said, you may have judged the situation based on the fact that they passed you over, that they passed you by, getting angry, but not seeing that they could have been protecting you. These people were definitely not service oriented. They did not, it was not one of those places where I wanted to sow into that lot, into that garden, and it's for me to make the assumption that they were passing me by versus the spirit protecting me or guiding or ordering my steps. It's something that I had to release, forgive myself for. And even accepting it is like, can I do it with ease and grace instead of getting frustrated? Yeah, abundance is here. It's giving me very much watch your seeds. Like, watch where you pouring your seeds, where you're sowing your seeds. Right? It's not just frivolous where we can put it anywhere, beloved. And the Spirit is going to protect us because those seeds are going to be needed. You are limitless and you can manifest whatever you want in this physical reality, but it's giving me like trust the path that the Most High God is taking you. It's taking you to the good seeds, sowing your good seed. It's taking you to the good lot to sow your good seed. It's gonna show you something about, I'm getting sensitivity, listening, and how you sow your seed. Like, it's something sensitive about how you sow your seed in this season. That tower moment is coming back. It's giving pride, and they sitting it over here. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. See yourself in everyone, and see everybody in you. So if you felt like you misjudged people because they were not called to service you, understand that they are moving in a way that the Most High God designed them to. Because whatever that lesson is going to pull something out of you, and then you are going to be put to use for somebody else too. Yeah, indecision. See, challenge with like being able to clearly see that everybody else has the same capacity and propensity is what I'm getting. And this indecision is giving me 2 of Swords, and they gave us the illusion. They gave us the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Swords, and now I'm picking up 2. It's like they writing it and it's feel confused. Like the way that they ordered the letters is all mixed up. Yeah. It almost looked like moods, the way that they wrote it. It almost looked like 2 moods. Oh shit. Yeah, and they definitely, yeah. See, Swords. And they put 2, well, it's 1-1, but 1-1 breaks down to 2, right? So it's something with fighting an illusion. And I'm getting the illusion could be around how something is presenting itself to you. The illusion of being passed over. The illusion of not getting your needs met. The illusion, yes, a tower definitely coming. And this could be happening for somebody right now where they feel this tower. Yeah. See, strength, and it's giving pride. And they pulled the card pride right here. Right. So it definitely is a relation, right? And whatever it is keeping somebody from breaking free from some sort of illusion. Anything else in here, Spirit? Say no. Empathy is here. See, and look, change is in reverse. See, somebody is being put through a change, and you are gonna. It's for a purpose. It is for purpose, and it says, "I know what I am here to do." So definitely change, a level of awakening, right? Trusting the Spirit, trusting the guidance, even when it doesn't make sense, even when you feel like you're being overlooked. It's given. Just hold on, right? It's going to come together. You may not see it right now, but if you just trust that the Most High God is either guiding you away from something, keeping people away from you for a reason, pulling something out of you in this season so that you can be a help to others in that season. This one, yeah. Altar of earth, see, resources. And limitless prosperity is here, and abundance says the same thing. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. And the thing that I'm picking up is like we had everything that we needed to do it ourselves. We didn't need to spend resources there to do it. We were gonna just do it out of convenience, right? To sit there and share the moment with mom, but that wasn't the moment we were supposed to be having. And it's 3 and 7 breaking down to a 10. It's giving me. I'm hearing an ending, right? Um, Swords is coming to mind, right? 10 swords is coming in. I'm seeing, and I'm seeing that tower moment. See, the 10 swords could say that the worst is over, right? Change could be happening, but the worst of the change could be over. Yeah, see, Fool, it's a new beginning coming. Possibilities and potential. But it's like, can you trust and go all the way without sitting in the energy of like, when is it my turn? When are they gonna service me? Even for the Most High God or the universe to acknowledge you in all the work that you're doing. Like I've been putting the work in, but it's still something else to do, like to grow. But and even to sow into you, like you don't need to pay for that exchange to do for you what you could do for yourself. Yeah, unapologetic is here, right? I'm getting in this new season. It's like being unapologetically you. Like if you have forgiven yourself and you have released the energy of worrying about when is it gonna be your turn, you trusting when the spirit is gonna do it for you, you trusting the steps that they are taking you through or what they are laying out for you. This new season. I'm hearing ain't nobody gonna know what to do with you. They just not. It's like I trust me. I'm good. I learn these lessons. I know that I can, bring out all of this prosperity out of self. Like I've been set up in a position to do it for myself. And that's not saying that you're not interdependent with another person. It's just like the spirit is gonna show you the good ground to sow in, beloved. Sometimes it's just not good ground and the spirit is taking you away from that. See the peacemaker, and we seeing being persistent and being patient. Like be patient. The numbers 555 have been coming out. We see Father of Earth. Earth is really coming through. It's definitely about resources, and I'm picking up time, energy, and money. Right? Even like your health. So it's like so many things that you will notice that the spirit is not gonna allow you to sow into. It could appear like people are walking past you. Right, I'm starting to hear what's that Sybil song? I don't know why this is coming through. Walk on by, boom boom, boom boom, boom. Walk on by, boom boom. Foolish heart. It's something about either feeling like people walking by. I know the song is more like the tears that you gave me when you said goodbye. Walk on by. I don't know why that's coming through. We'll find out. Look, trust the path. Trust the path. Some things the spirit is gonna be telling you to walk on by. And I keep getting 555. 14 is a 5, this is a 5, and I just saw something else that came out that was a 5. The 37 is 10, that's 5. We got the other 10 of cups down here, that's 5, 5, 5, 5. It's a lot of 5s down here, indicating change. And look, I told you it was something highly sensitive. Very, very sensitive, and 28 breaks down to 10. That's 5, 5 again. Right? It could definitely be 2 levels of change going on. Because we did have the tower moment, which is sudden change, and we got the death card, which is sudden change. Right? The star, yeah, somebody's being reborn. Look, this happens to be a 19. They wanted this. The star. Somebody's being reborn. See, spiritual birth, rebirth. Definitely heavy change, transformation. And where you would normally, like, oh, it's just willy nilly, I could just go in here and sow this energy, spirit said no. Look what they put on the other side, clarity. That's the Ace of Swords. And that 3 and 2 breaks down to a 5. On the tablet, that's what they wrote. They wrote the swords, right? Fighting illusions, and they put the ace and they put the 7 on the other side. So the illusion is going to be either somebody feeling like they're misstepping or something like that. But the spirit says they're guiding your steps. And they're guiding your steps to this. And in order to get here, look what's behind it. It's the tower. See? Chaos and destruction. And look, an altar of water, love overflowing, an ace of cups. Wow, it's definitely tower, root of water, highly sensitive, and father of earth. I'm picking up somebody that's definitely going through a spiritual awakening, like another level. Like it's something coming into you, and the spirit really wants you to trust. It's like where you're at, you can't just sow into anywhere. Like it's almost like a part of your manifestation tactics to be very mindful and using your gut in terms of where you sow your seed at. If the spirit is showing you that people are passing you by, they don't want to sow into you, they don't want to make this exchange with you, then don't do it. Right? High priestess. I can't make it up. Somebody is going to a whole nother level. It's like testing your intuition and your knowingness. Right? It's like, yeah, no, this is not good. This is not the place that I'm supposed to sow my seed. Like I'm not supposed to put energy here. Right, and everything about this whole scene is telling me that I'm not supposed to put energy here. Like, don't sow here. Whatever it is that in that instance, again, it's coming back for me because we had everything all ready to do it ourselves. Right, so kind of think about that. Yeah, taking charge. See, we had everything that we needed already to do it ourselves. To take charge. And it was like, okay, well, we'll just let somebody else do it because we're here and it's convenient. But Spirit said, no, that wasn't the right thing to do. Those resources was going to be needed somewhere else. The conjure woman, see manifestation, right? It's giving a practice of your manifestation powers. And it's almost like doing everything the way that you do anything. It's like being very cognizant in where you place your energy. Somebody is very powerful and is giving your level of consciousness and awareness, being in this high priestess energy, going deeper and deeper, therefore expanding out further, growing greater, stronger every day. You're going to see in your everyday interactions how these things play out, how you practice these principles, how you tune yourself, how you it is given very sensitive to become very sensitive to the most high, the universe, and how you bring in your fruit is what I'm getting. Be careful of what you sow into, right? It's definitely giving something about what you eat, right? Because you could be exchanging with a person out of just convenience or just feeling like, there's a whatever it is, it's like it's giving a convenience and exchanging with people who are not designed to exchange with you. And I almost was like, damn, like, because again, I talked to like 3 people and a fucking manager, and it just all went bad. Well, by the time the manager came out, I had got the clue. It was like, yeah, no, this is not a place I'm supposed to sow into. This one, no. Yeah, see the loner. Right? It's giving that energy. See, isolation and introspection. It's giving, being passed by. Being passed by. Right? Having to do it by yourself or feeling that energy like, I don't know. Even for somebody like I need the help or asking for help or even, I'll make an exchange for help, just so I can have, don't have to do it myself or just make it easier or like lift the burden off of you in some sort of way. But in this scenario, I'm getting the spirit is doing something with you. It's pulling something out of you. It could be a different level of strength. It could be discernment. It could just to show you that you have the resources to, create it out of you or do it for you, right? You do it for you because I'm going to use you to help somebody too. So therefore, people not helping you, people not exchanging with you, strengthen you, reserve your strength, reserve your energy, is building up characteristics. I mean, because I feel like our little Maddie came out good, beloved. We was like, shit, why we gonna go in there and pay coin for them to give me piss poor service? Why would I put my energy into a place where they already showing me to my face that I wasn't a priority? Right, you skipped over me in a couple of times. So why would I put energy into that? When the time it clicked, I was like, oh, okay. By that time, I had already got frustrated, right? And then it was like, okay, well, I had already been through frustration and envy, looking at other people. Like, why the fuck did they take all these people before me? But it got to the point where it was like, release the judgment, kick your feet up, the spirit must be doing something. I could have got anything. It could have been a nail fungus, it could have been all kind of shit. Like, ain't no telling what could have happened, and I would have paid for it. That's what I'm getting. Like, sometimes people that we feel like pass us by or don't pour into us, it's a reason that the Most High God is allowing it to happen. Not only is it it something, showing something to you, but it's putting you in a position, like building you to use you. Yeah. See, Mother Earth. See, look. It says fertile ground, right? It's a principled practice to be discerning and know that we are always sowing on fertile ground. We don't want to feed the enemy. We don't want to feed tares and weeds. We have to do the work of discerning where we're sowing our seeds. It's something with communication, because these sources out here, and I'm getting, look, emotional self-care. So that was a part of the lesson that I learned, right, by doing it ourselves. It was a part of our own emotional self care. And it's giving me that we are good ground. So we sow that energy into self. We already made the purchases and set ourselves up to be able to do it. So why am I going to go sow seed or energy into people who have no caring, no awareness, no, it was just bad. You know what I mean? So it's like, sometimes we can look for, and it's almost giving me the energy of outside validation in a different way. It's the same, but it's not, right? I didn't need the nail salon people to validate me, right? But we do that in relationships. We sow into relationships, into people who do not meet our needs, right? And we can keep pouring and pouring energy on a bad lot, looking for something that we need to do for ourselves. And until we get the lesson of being able to do that for ourselves and come to balance and go through the change and transformation, then we stay stuck in a cycle of learning this lesson, learning to self-validate, learning to self-care, learning to trust, learn that we have the abundance to fulfill our own happiness. It's given being whole and complete, and definitely understanding where to sow your seeds. This one. Yeah. See, trust and surrender. Trust and surrender. And that's what they were saying. To trust. Right. I know it could sound like it's all over the place, right? But that's what it is. These are these ingredients. Y'all know what it is. The Tears that we throw show. You sure enough never know what you're going to get. It could start slow. Like that old school Crisco, right? And I don't know if the live is buffering. We've been had our hair down for a minute, so y'all just let me know. I'm feeling like people falling out and coming back in. But if there's some technical difficulty, somebody just leave me something in the comments. Like I said, I know this is a whole bunch of ingredients right now, and it feels like it's finally starting to come together. And we can see the meal that the Most High God is making, like that old school Crisco, that thick shit, that why we had to get it out the can and into the pan, and the Alpha and Omega come in and turn the heat up. It's giving a lesson on trust and surrender. It's giving like something that you should be doing for yourself, and you could be looking for other people to do it. And not saying that you're looking for it for free, it's an exchange of energy, but the spirit is saying we want you to fulfill it for you. Like, you are the creator of your own happiness, your own joy. And it's given once you put these things inside of you and reserve your energy, the Most High God is going to use you for somebody else. It's like edifying or helping or being of service in another place. I'm picking up a high priestess. I'm picking up somebody that's on the path, and I'm getting something about your seed and your abundance and the abundance that you will create and generate. And the lesson that again is to whew, grace and mercy sow on fertile ground. And it's you. You are the fertile ground that the Most High God wants you to sow into. See, create more healthy boundaries. It's not just sowing into any lot these days, right? Create more healthy boundaries. It's not healthy to sow into a place where you can blatantly see that they don't appreciate your energy, your presence. None of that, right? It's giving pride. Like if you feel like you need to hold on to something, let it go. If you're having any indecision, it's like let it go. It's giving me clarity. Ace of Swords is fighting this illusion. It's some sort of illusion here. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. It says when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity. Clarity, right? We gain clarity. It helps us break these illusions. That Spirit said, fighting illusions. So I'm just put that back up there, fighting illusions. Hopefully y'all can see it, right? And that's what they called us to, right? Fighting these illusions, sword energy. And they gave us the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It says, when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. Stop doing stuff that no longer align with you. It doesn't align with you to sow in places where these people or, don't appreciate you, right? It's like, why am I going to sow into you to do something I could do for myself? And I can see that you don't appreciate my energy anyway. I'm going to fucking hold on to it and put it where it's needed, where it will be appreciated. Ding. That's what Spirit said, right? If you are an empath, and they show the empath card in the journey, if you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others, releasing judgment, spiritual birth, releasing judgment, no judging, have compassion, and you can do that without taking on their energy. It's safe to trust, that trust card again, right? That you're not here to fix anyone. I'm not here to fix nobody else. Whatever the resources that the Most High God gave me, we use it to fix ourselves, to do it ourselves. I don't need to exchange that, right? And then the benefit of me being whole and complete spills over, and I'm able to fulfill another need for somebody that actually appreciates it. That's what we getting. Thank y'all so much. Woo! To get them ingredients to come together. Now we can see the meal, we can see the plate. All we had was the testimony and some ingredients. And see how the Most High God was going to pull it together. Beloved, look, sword energy, moving away from the chaos, the conflict, from shit that don't serve you, breaking away from the illusion. Transition, moving on, travel, progress, personal growth, beloved. Yes, personal. Look, and so if you have any pride or you feel defensive about anything, Spirit say release it. I'm also getting to tap into your perseverance, your courage, your strength to really build that up. Right? Sometimes we can feel like we are in that isolated energy, but it's doing something for you particularly. The other day we taught on the Five of Pentacles, right? And sometimes people can feel like that's that lack, that's that isolation, like I'm low on resources, I'm low on energy, I'm getting that you don't have people coming into you to help you, or that exchange so that you can get back on even keel with the Six of Pentacles. Sometimes you just need that injection. Spirit said you have spiritual abundance and you have the ability to manifest. In this season, you may not have a lot of resources around you, people that you could even fucking pay to help you. Like if you had it to pay, right? It's like, or taking your last to pay, is what I'm getting. Spirit said that they're going to show you another way. They're going to show you where you can do it yourself, and it's going to help build you up at the same time, teach you a lesson on what lots to sow in, to trust the Spirit and its guidance, and you still going to come to balance. You gonna come out. And you gonna, look, I can't fucking make it up. You still gonna come to balance. You're gonna come out. And the way that you come out, you will be a blessing to somebody else. Anything else in here? Spirit say yes. Thank y'all so much, magician. When I say a manifester. You're going through a lesson. They want you to understand how to use all of your own tools, everything that you got built within you. And it's something about resistance or letting something go, surrendering it. Right? Because this Nine of Wands is giving me like a boundary, like a wall up or something. And it could be in some of those energies, whether it's pridefulness, like thinking things supposed to go a certain kind of way and not allowing the universe to do it in the way that it needs to do it for the highest will be done, beloved. See, that's that 10, the 10 of Swords. I was getting change, transformation. I'm getting an ending. And I'm also getting that the worst is over. And with this worst being over, you learned a lot. Like, you have a lot of lessons. There's a lot of intelligence here, right? And you can look at this and understand that coming through it, you have everything that you need in this moment. Like, you don't need to exchange with anybody else. The spirit is calling somebody to do something for themselves. I'm not for sure what that thing is that you feel like you need help with, but spirit is saying you have everything within you to do it. Yeah, see, it's a whole lot of sword energy coming out. The Nine of Swords, that's anxiety. All of this shit is illusion. It's an illusion here. It's an illusion that you don't have the help that you think that you need, or that you think you need the help, but you don't. You are abundant. You are abundant. And in order to get to this King of Pentacles, it's about being able to manage your energy. Even when you feel like you're in the Five of Pentacles. When you feel like you need the help. When you feel like, if somebody could just come in and, exchange with me, then everything would be better. But it's like, yeah, you got everything that you need. Yeah, C5. It's like you would be putting your energy in a place where it's chaos and conflict, right? And it even would challenge the way that your energy is growing, the way that you're sowing it on these types of grounds. Is like it would challenge your fruit. It's like it's like watering the weeds. It's like fertilizing the weeds. It's like you wouldn't go buy weed fertilizer and fucking grow that shit and choke out the grass, beloved. It's like you would buy grass fertilizer and sow that and pour into that. It's like the difference of, can I go to Home Depot and buy some weed fertilizer for like $5 or go to True Green and have them come out here and do a service. It's gonna cost a different level of resources. I got a water hose at the crib. I can buy this little $15 bottle and stand out there and water the grass. And then when you do it and you see how green and lush it comes up, then you feel a certain kind of way, even that pride for having done it. Like, I feel good for having done it self, and I can look at it and see the fruit of the thing. You can look back and see the fruit of the labor. And that fruit feeds other people. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. Look, what's on the bottom? Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. You can see the fruit of doing it yourself. And you are so fruitful that you can feed other people. It's something for you to defend, or maybe you are defensive of the way that you think it should happen, because the Nine of Cups was behind that. It's even protecting your promise, right? I'm picking up that, right? Because the Nine of Cups could be like your own desires, right? Look, this flew out outside, up outside. I don't know what's going on. Most High God, throat chakra, please protect us. Please protect us. Hey! Look, see, this relationship fell upside down. It's giving sewing on bad ground. Queen of Wands is in reverse, right? It's like something with confidence, your ability to lead yourself, your creativity, your passion, right? And it's giving like the drive to even do it yourself. It's something about doing it yourself and seeing the fruits of your labor that's coming through, and understanding that the fruits that you are growing or that's going to be developed, they're going to feed more people than just you. See, look, see, giving to self. Like, where are you sowing this energy, right? And we even talked about like the Five of Pentacles going to the Six and feeling like needing that exchange so that you can get over the hump of something. But Spirit is saying that you don't need nobody to give it to you. You have the ability to get it for yourself. Yeah, see, that's how they want you to move. That's how they want you to move. Willpower, direction, and the Most High God is going to guide your steps. Getting it from somebody else or a particular person that you may have thought should have been like, available to help is giving this Five of Wands. Chaos, conflict, the environment is something not supportive. I don't know if you were internally conflicted or if it's just like competition and envy and jealousy in a certain connection in somebody's household, and it's not giving like the passion to pour into self. It's giving like a lack of confidence and not really for sure, how to lead yourself forward. It's something with leadership and trusting. And the Spirit wants you to trust where they are taking you. Like, people not giving to you in this moment is exactly what they want you to go through. Because it's something that you need to pull up out of you. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. This could be a mother figure for some, but I'm getting you're being turned into like a grand manifester. This abundance, fertility, the ability to nurture it, to nurture your resources, to nurture your seed and create. It's like you're going to see this abundance of growth and the ability to look at it from the perspective of, I trusted the Spirit. I didn't have a lot of help doing it. I relied on my spirit team. I relied on myself. They gave me the discernment. We put the energy where they guided us to put it in, and we did the work. And now we're getting the fruit from it. It's definitely giving a lesson of, once you get this, you are never going to question your ability to create your own happiness and your own abundance. Like, you will know for sure. Yeah, see, what you focus on will grow. It's all, I'm getting a lot of earth and a lot of sword energy. It's all about what you focus on. Opportunity, learning, focus, and practicality. And right now, somebody could be getting that lesson, like practicing on how you focus your energy, how you focus your resources, where do you sow your seeds? How do you sow your seeds? And being very sensitive and mindful of it. It's giving me next level energy. And we were picking up like, it's very rare do you find a person that has come into this Ten of Pentacles abundant type of energy. I'm talking about long lasting stability with a keen awareness of how to place your resources. Whether it's something I need to pull up out of self, whether it's something I need to barter in exchange for. It's like that. I don't know, like, give and take is what it's giving, that you're gonna really need that lesson. Yeah, see, strength, the ability to pull it out of yourself. You're gonna need that lesson. Inner strength, focus, courage, control, right? And people don't get to that Ten of Pentacles from a Five of Pentacles like energy, right? And really keep it in like next level, right? Anybody that's truly wealthy has gone through the Five of Pentacles, and they show that they could stand and they could pull it out of their self. Ding. Yeah. See, it's an illusion for somebody to free themselves from. We got the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords is down here. Yeah, this is heavy illusion. Heavy illusion. And they did write down the Ace and the Seven. The Ace of Swords is out here as well. They did pull that. Yeah, Four of Swords is now coming up. See, it's like the ability to fall back, to rest, to meditate, to know, to be still and know. See, definitely about hard work and putting that hard work in. Right? It's like you put the hard work in, you keep doing it, you will reap this harvest. And it's something about seeing the fruit of your labor. When I keep saying like the fruit, I mean like we did mani and petty. Okay, gel polish, all that shit. We got a fucking UV light that drill COVID. We haven't been to the nail salon since COVID. Look, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. If we were not supposed to put energy in that place. And understanding what to work on or who to work with and where to sow your seed, beloved, how to work it is an important lesson for somebody. Yeah. The spirit is guiding you though to balance this lesson out. It's like you pull it out of you. You do the work, you sow them seeds on good ground, first sowing it into you, investing it into self. I don't know why we having such a hard time with speech. Look, missed out opportunities. Please don't sit in the miss out section. No. It's opportunity here. And look, that's what I was getting. I'm hearing that song again, like being passed by. Walk on by. But it's sounding like it's walk on by Sybil, but they giving it to me in a remix, like passing me by type of energy. Like feeling like, people who could help, who should help, or even the folks you would contract to help, it's like the help not coming through. Why? Because it's something that the spirit wants you to do. And they want you to sit down and think about it to really get this lesson that it's opportunity here for you to break through some sort of illusion. One, being mindful of where you place your seeds at, sowing on good ground. We are no longer sowing on grounds where people don't appreciate, don't recognize, don't prioritize. Why would I support that? That's not the place for me to sow at in no capacity, and always being mindful of that when we sow seeds. Yeah, see the sun. You are the creator of your own happiness. You're not going to be happy if you sow with a bunch of people or a person or a business knowing that they don't prioritize you, like it's just shitty. This one. Yeah, the hermit. See, you in isolation. Spirit is calling somebody to do it themselves. Look, cycle. The door is getting ready to close on this, and you're going to go into another cycle, but it's giving me the intermediate. The spirit is guiding your steps, and it doesn't want you to take a misstep. Sowing in the wrong place for somebody is a misstep, even if it's the principle of the thing, because that's what we wrestle with. Yeah, where are you offering your energy? And it's giving me like you're going to have enough to offer, your overflow to other people. You will be able to make it. It's like offering people your cup to people who appreciate it. That's an illusion. Yeah, S.O.U.L family members tend to be independent, goal-oriented, and aggressive, but definitely not intuitive or romantic. They are logical thinkers, good communicators, tenacious truth seekers, although sometimes temporary blinded to it. It's a truth that somebody is blinded to. And it's something coming up in the future, and I'm getting near future. It's a tower moment. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Truth. Oh, thank you so much, Jean. I appreciate you being here. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. Each and every one of you. I know this is a different tarot show, but if it resonates with you, please, y'all know what to do. The likes, I appreciate y'all. We at even 99. Look, Spirit is saying that it's a new beginning, but this courage is steady coming through. It's so many cards that's calling for courage. It's calling for courage. And it's like the ability to take this wine and to use it. It's given like to manifest. The magician is down here and they're always holding up the wine. It's like having the ability to do it yourself. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. We were definitely getting this 5 of Pentacles, right? Feeling that hardship. feeling like you need some sort of assistance, or feeling like in isolation. But in this energy, it shows something about you being able to grit it out and pull it out. Now, you know your situation better than I do, and I'm never saying sit in like a place where you're hungry and you don't use resources to feed yourself, to be clothed, to be warm, to have your essential needs met. But it's something about when you are moving from through the pentacles, and understanding how to sow seeds, to tend to your garden, to grow this harvest and to reap it. People who usually get that orchard, like Ten of Pentacles, long lasting stability, have gone through the Five of Pentacles, and they learned the lesson of being of self reliance, is what I'm getting. It's the energy of self reliance, knowing that you can do it, knowing that you and the spirit are together. They are walking you through it, and they are guiding your steps, and some things are not being allowed to happen for you so that there is no misstep. Yeah, see, it's like growing you through it. You're gonna take off, it's gonna happen, right? It's just like something about progression and really being confident in self, right? And it's given when you are released, I'm getting a rush in energy. It's given to increase your passion, your drive, and desire to really pull that out of you. Because if other people come in and do it, it's like, it's a thing with that. You know, not only am I getting the pride of doing it yourself, but the self reliance in knowing that you can get it. Because if you lose it or things go bad, a bad deal, any fucking thing, and you have to come back to this Five of Pentacles, you know that you can regrow. You know that you can do it again. You know that, hey, look, the evidence says that we done been here, done that, and everything that's in me, I have the passion to drive to succeed, and I'm going to continue to go for it. Like, I'm not going to let anything stop me. You can take the action. You can take the risk. Yeah, it might be hard for somebody, but again, I'm getting that lesson in diligence and perseverance and courage. You know, knowing that you can get it. You can take the action. Yeah, it's a whole new beginning. A whole new beginning. Look, and right now you can feel a kind of way. Like, why ain't nobody trying to help me? But it's like the spirit is saying, I need you to do it. I need you to know that you can do it. Right? I need you to know that you can do it in this season. And then at that point, it ain't gonna be shit nobody can tell you, beloved. Unapologetic. It ain't gonna be shit that nobody can fucking tell you. Like nothing. Why? Because I'm persistent. You talking about persistent and patient. I'm at peace. I'm balanced. I trusted the pathway. That's what Spirit said. You trusted it, right? You trusted it. And you showed yourself, not only did you show the spirit, but you showed yourself what you could do. And in this energy, you showed a whole lot of other motherfucking people too. That's what I heard. Would you like something else in here? Yes. Look, Knight of Swords. We got the Knight of Cups and we got the Knight of Swords. It says it's important for me to keep going. See? You showed yourself that you could do it, and you showed the spirit that you could do it too. It says it's important for me to keep going, but I'll say a few things as I journey along. I am very brave, strong, and skillful. My sword points heavenward, bent on fighting for truth and destroying evil. I welcome any conflicts and encounters. See, it's a conflict back here. It's some sort of conflict that's back here. It says, I welcome any conflicts that I encounter. I believe it is my mission to set things right. It's justice down here. It make the world safer for all. See, it's not right for you to sow in a place where you are unappreciated, and you could blatantly see that other people are not being appreciated either way. And it would be justice for you to reserve your energy for those who actually need it, and you know that it is a for sure need there to be met, right? That's what's right. It says, I will inspire you to cut through fuzzy thinking, any illusions, and use the shrewdness of your mind to be shrewd. And I'm talking about shrewd in business. That's definitely going to lead you to prosperity and your abundance. And that's why they say it's principle. It's principle to this. They will use random everyday situations to bring the principle to your mind, because that's what we wrestle with. And if you always acting and working on those principles, oh, it's gonna take you all the way, beloved. Yeah, it says to cut through the fuzzy thinking and use the shrewdness of your mind to achieve penetrating insights. I have the courage to take action while others are still discussing the problem. Of course, I do tend to rush into things and slay the opposition first. Once I become bored, well, it's time for me to be on my way. Some people see me as too impulsive or too callous. I see myself as bold and clever, unapologetic, and is definitely given something with persistent patience. So watch rushing, but be unapologetic. When you make the decision to go for it, right? You know enough to take a calculated risk. You know who to sow into and who not to, beloved, right? It says, not only should we be, it says, some people see me as too impulsive or too callous. I see myself as bold and clever. I also see conflict and change, two words. Five of Wands, conflict and change has been coming out. It's sitting here. Conflict and change, right? And then it's purpose associated with it. We do see fear behind that. And so the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords is telling us to come away from fear. We are bold, right? But it's like getting the lesson first and being very, very, very dialed into this principle so that you can move and you can act, right? It says not only should we be ready for them, which is change and conflict is a part of the natural part of life. I cannot talk for some reason. I also see conflict and change as natural parts of life, but not only we should be ready for them, but we should embrace them. Embrace the change. Embrace this time where you are being transformed and going through a period where you feel like people are not there for you, right? Where you feel like you're just by yourself or people are passing you by, right? See, grow, change, and transform is letting go of some sort of illusion, some sort of mindset. It's changing you to the person that knows that you can do it for yourself. You have resilience. So if anything happens because of conflict, because the environment can be topsy-turvy, because these tower moments come and things get broken up and shit happens, you know that you can always come back out of this Five of Pentacles and grow yourself forward. You have the courage, you have the knowledge, you have the passion, you have the determination, you have the drive, you have the persistency, and you have the patience, right? To know where to sow your seed and where not to, right? You sow it into self, that's always good ground. And the spirit will guide your steps, and it's like will move you, and you will meet other people or the places that you are actually supposed to sow into. It's giving me good ground, it's giving me fertilized ground, it's giving, I'm definitely seeing fertility, right? And those seeds will grow. And I'm getting like, I'm seeing like where it's like overgrowing and overgrown, right? Where you will need other people to help you trim and pick and all of this shit. And those are the people that will come in and be resources to help you in that season. So it's gonna be like it's kind of like energy returning, and I don't know how they're doing this, like the energy is swirling around each other, like you know where to sow into and you pour it into yourself, and don't sow into this shit. I gotta get it out because I don't know what this energy is. It don't want me to say this. I don't know what it is that don't want me to tell somebody this message, but spirit is saying you might be trying to sow in exchange in a situation where these people don't either prioritize you They act like they don't see you. They will walk right the fuck by you. And you might still be trying to get something in exchange with these people to receive something that you could do for self. You can either put it in self or pull it out of self, one of the two. And they want you to get the lesson that in this conflict, this illusion, to release it, to let that go, to be mindful of where you put your energy. You could build this abundance, pull it out of yourself, right? This Five of Pentacles is not a bad thing. It's teaching you self-resilience, how to trust the spirit and the steps that they are laying in front of you, beloved. You will be so fruitful that there's others that really need you. That when you sow that seed and that energy into them, it will grow and it will flourish and it will be a part of your return, beloved. That hit me in the kingdom, right? It's like no more of the days of sowing on sunken lives where there's no return, like energetic vampires and shit like that. Not understanding that anything and everything that you want, you can pull it up out of self. You could grow it for yourself. You are a manifester. You are a magician. You are fertile. And there's another lesson. I'm getting a high priestess, magician, empress energy. And see, it's something about being on the right path. And Spirit said, trust your path. Trust the steps that they are taking you through. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process. And see, in this Five of Pentacles, you could definitely lose trust. Why am I being left out? Why is the help not coming? Why I can't even fucking pay somebody to come and help me? And I was getting this energy right here. Because in my testimony that we shared, it's like, why the you don't fucking see me sitting here? How the hell is everybody else getting their shit before I get my shit and I was already the fuck on the list? Like, it made me feel a kind of way. And I had started to pass judgment, but Spirit worked with me and was like, no, let that go. Because see, what you getting ready to exchange in this lie is sunken. They don't prioritize people. They don't even care whether you ain't here or not. They can give less than the shit about the energy you finna put into this place. And I've already set you up where you can go home and do that shit yourself. And then was able to be a resource for somebody who actually needed it. Where I knew that seed that's gonna be sown is gonna be fruitful, right? It's a whole different energy, and to hold that in your mind when you sow any seed is a principle. Every seed you sow, make sure it's on good ground so that it will grow. It will return back onto you. Not only will you continue to be fruitful, but the other people that are meant to be around you and eat with you will be fruitful. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There's no more hiding. There's no more shame. There's only truth. Live naked and free. And they gave us the card of unapologetically. Unapologetically. When you get it by yourself like this, you can pull that shit out and you know that if anything fucking happens, shit get stupid. Like in these days where people worried about shit, when you done been through the Five of Pentacles and you know how to motherfucking make it in this energy, you not worried about what's going on. You know that you can pull it out and you're gonna be okay. That's self-reliance. You can pull that shit out. Look, what you worried about? What you worried about? Shit, I'm just saying, I'm seeing all kind of stuff. Like, I know what it's like to grocery shop at the dollar store. Okay, I know what it's like to go in there and get a couple of bags of frozen goods and, you know, some canned goods or whatever the case may be, some ramen, throw some motherfucking ramen and some extra seasonings in that shit with some fucking Dollar Tree mixed vegetables and make a whole fucking meal out of it. It's giving like when you've been through the shit and you can pull it out, then you know how to go back to that and continue to pull it out. You will be okay no matter what the economy is doing, no matter what the political environment is doing, no matter the changes in business and any of that shit. You know how to get it. You know how to grit that shit the fuck out is what I'm getting. Spirit said, what are you focused on? Focus on what you want most. And for somebody, I'm getting happiness. Yeah. Are you trying to control something? Are you trying to control the universe and how they deliver your blessings or the lesson that they're bringing you right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time for you to let go. And they pulled that card. They said it's time to let go. It's a whole deck that say let go. Let it go. See, somebody is dreaming bigger, right? It's like dreaming bigger and wanting more. But sometimes when we want the more, things have to be cleared out, right? And then we get the lessons so that we could sustain the more that we're asking for. Not only can we generate it, we can create it. We find that we create it outside of self. But all the lessons that we need to keep it for longevity have to be given, right? Self-reliance, courage, the passion, the determination to be able to get through the hard times and continue to trust the steps where the Most High God is taking you, beloved. Yeah, it says the Most High God will guide your steps. And somebody is fighting illusions. And the Seven of Pentacles is either like not trusting the strategy and the planning that the Most High God is using to get you there. Let's get some energy, and then that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do. Right? Community is something with conflict. I'm getting the Five of Wands, and the Spirit wants you to remain balanced. Right? So somebody could feel like we're getting the Five of Cups, regret, and the Five of Pentacles. We did see the energy of transformation and change. It could be, I'm picking up regret, right? So I don't know if you have, that energy of like either people not returning your love or you have poured into people who don't pour into you. It's definitely a sense of loss here. Look, storm warning. And the tower is down here. So I'm getting the energy of this tower. I'm picking up loss and grief and disappointment, regret, like heavy regret. Whatever this is, I'm getting it's associated with this Five of Pentacles, regret, storm warning, tower moment. It's a lot of death. It's a lot of change and transformation. It's a lot of feeling of grief and disappointment, regret. It could be over past connections where you put your energy, what you put your spirit and your heart into. Yeah. Look, 5 again. 41 is 5. And we're getting 7 chakra. That is your crown chakra. It's something that is being elevated within you. And the spirit is using, look, 5, 5, 10 is 5, 5, and then another 5. That's 1, 2, 3 5s, 4, 5. That 5 5s is 25. That breaks down to 7. Again, that's giving like partnerships. How are you relating to other people? How are you relating to yourself? Yeah, healer. And that's a 6. It's giving like, where are you putting your energy at, beloved? I mean, sometimes we give into relationships trying to heal something, and it's not for us to do that. It's like it's time for you to heal yourself. To pour that energy into you. So that it's like taking care of your own abundance, your own garden. Knowing what lot to sow into. Yeah, and I'm getting protection here. Right, like I'm getting spiritual guidance, like to protect you from any misstep. That's what Spirit said. And for somebody, it could be some of these people could be family members, right? You could feel isolated from family. Right, you could feel like, yeah, these are people that I should be able to go to get some of these needs met, and they're just not there. It's like passing you by. Like, how the fuck do you help so and so get their needs met? But when I come to you and ask for something or I need something, then I'm, standing here with this energy. Yeah. See, it's your own personal healing and your own personal happiness. And happiness is down here in a challenge. That was one of the first cards that came out. Right? And it's like when you know how to do that for yourself, and we actually just called out the number 7, 3 and 4 breaks down to a 7. Right? It's like when you know how to do that for yourself, then it's never a time where you need other people to do it for you. You just don't. It's nice if they connect to you. It's an added, it's a plus, it's a magnification. You guys can share it, but they're not the source of it. They're definitely not. The Spirit is calling that up out of you. This one too, both of them. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. The Spirit is calling that out of you. And 3 and 2 is another 5. This is a part of this change, beloved. Somebody about to make me cry. I don't know what the spirit is doing in terms of you for a purpose and removing any fear or, you know, envy, judgment about why is everybody, you know, they can get their service, they can get their help, they can get their needs met. But when I ask, I'm standing here like this and even feeling a regret for even saying something, right? It's or even offering what you did to other people in the past, knowing that it's not met with that same energy. But the spirit said, I'm using this situation to teach you something for your own healing, and you will be, I'm getting so fruitful that that energy will spill out onto other people who really, really, really appreciate what you're offering. It's not, you know, sowing seeds on concrete. Hard hearts and people who are in competition or envy or, you know, secretly don't mind seeing you suffer, it's taking you somewhere else. I not as how we were saying envy. As we were saying envy, right? And it's giving patience. You will see. It's like patience, and you will come into this happiness. It's definitely like your bliss. Not only are you gonna see shit, like who will help you, who will appreciate your presence, you know, who will, you know, support you, or who will leave you feeling like a sense of like being left out and lacking. Who will pass you by is what I'm getting. You're gonna see it. But also this 1 and 6 and 7 is also showing like who you connect, how you should connect and relate with other people. It's something about relating to you first, pouring into you first, sowing into you first. And that's not selfish, right? It's giving your connection to the spirit, alchemizing and transmuting its energy, trusting and sitting and knowing that wherever they're taking you, whatever they're telling you, whatever you're feeling, like it's gonna guide you. It's gonna guide you away around these motherfucking people, these deceitful ass fucking connections, right? That you probably shouldn't be pouring your energy into anyway. Right? You'll be able to take swift action and move forward. The spirit wants you to move in a whole different way. In this day, the Spirit said move in a whole different way. It's giving a different level of enlightenment. It's giving a whole different level of enlightenment. Like this is next level shit. When you could just walk into an arena or an environment and be like, yeah, no, I'm not sowing no energy or nothing in this. See, thinking. I know exactly when and where to sow my energy. It's giving that shrewd, right? Being a shrewd businessman or business person, right? You could pull out that intelligence. You just know. You could look at it and be like, yeah, no, this ain't it. 4 and 6 break down to a 10. It's heavy on 5 energy, 5 and 7. So you guys can see 5 and 7. It's all for purpose. Knowing what you're here to do, and knowing that you can do whatever you set your mind to. That's that knowingness. And the only way to know it, I'm getting, is for you to do it. When you do it, you will have the evidence. Trusting and having faith, and you continue to take the steps. They are guiding your way so that you don't have a misstep. You release the illusion. You know that you are the manifester. You are a co-creator. And you can get it no matter what the environment is what I'm getting. So if anything happens, that shit don't change. You just have the affirmation of the past to know that you could do it again. Contract. See, somebody could definitely have a spiritual contract, right? And again, the Most High God is growing you up in some of these attributes and how you operate on these principles, right? Knowing it's giving like where you sow your energy to so that you could grow it up and become fruitful. And then other people, the right people, will be sent and you will be able to give that energy out onto them and be genuine. Why you won't let me say, okay? I'm getting calculated. It's something about being calculated. Because that, can I say what I wanted to say? Yes. I wanted to say generous, right? Like you would be so fruitful, you can be generous. But they wouldn't let me say generous. It's something about being calculated. It's something about thinking it through and being very mindful of who you sow into. Yeah, because it is. That's why. See, yeah, they giving footstool energy. That I'm hearing the words footstool. Like these hostile energies that's like pointing towards the past. It's giving like you will use this energy as your footstool. It's giving making your enemies a footstool. Yep, that's it right there on the nose. Right? See, these people, you got that walk on bad, pass me bad type of energy. The spirit won't let you sow into these environments. They said no, conserve your energy. Like, conserve your seeds, conserve your resources. This is not good ground. Pour that into self. You can do it yourself. You can pull it up out of you. And I'm going to show you what you can do. Let the Most High God use you and work through you. Not only are you going to be an example to the right person who can hear and can see, like they'll be able to see what you did. They'll hear your testimony, but they'll also see the fruit of your labor. And it's certain ones that you are contracted to or that will be brought into you that you will feed. It's not just like no blind, no, like everybody can come eat and like I'm just, open up and it's just like come in for free. Absolutely not. This exchange is not monetary, it's energetically. It's a frequency. You know that it's good for you to give onto these people because they will also be given onto thee. It's going to be balanced. See, victory. That's going to lead you to victory. And 28 is another 10. It's giving me 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm seeing 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Like true, soul tribe, soul family, soul everything. Like it's all encompassed. But for somebody, it's getting this principle down first, beloved. Yeah, see, empath energy. Heart is just like big. And you can fuck around and be someone with people who don't give back onto you. Your spiritual energy, your empathy, your love, your support, all of it. And Spirit wants somebody to be very, very, not only diplomatic, but very, is giving thinking, shrewd, clever, is giving, yeah, next level. It's something with this community. It's something, and some people that you would be sowing with. The Spirit said don't sow with these people. They are hostile. They don't appreciate your presence. They don't pour back into you. It's like in anything you sow into them, they don't appreciate it. It's like, why keep giving it? You can put it into yourself. Whatever you think you're getting from them, you can give it to yourself. Yeah, come to balance. Come to balance. That's it. Yeah. See, that's that Eight of Swords. All tied up in some sort of illusion. Thinking that you're pouring into people and they're going to give it back to you, but they're not. It's something that you're giving to them and you're hoping to get something back from them that you should be giving to yourself. See, feeling trapped. Mental imprisonment. Right? See, some sort of victim mentality or a limiting belief. It's a limiting belief. This is an 8 and this card is a 5. Limiting belief. And it's like the Most High God is coming through to release you from this illusion, from whatever this limited belief is, whatever this attachment is. That's another 5. It's to release you from this attachment and show you how you're supposed to move forward. See? The 5 of this right here is the 5 of Pentacles. And that 13 is giving me death and transformation. It might hurt, broken heart, right? But it's like the door to your personal healing and happiness. Because you are you co-create that with the Most High God. I feel like it's something else, but it's not. It's really not. Which one? This one? This? I guess they're gonna get a scripture because I was feeling like it was. They told me that was it, but I was feeling like it wasn't it. Like it was something else. So they said we're gonna get a scripture and then we're gonna call it. So if y'all still, I appreciate y'all so much. I do. Ooh wee. Most High is given. The first one says the joy of the Most High is your strength. So Nehemiah 8 and 10, and we just saw the number 8 and 2 5s right here. So that's definitely 8 and 10. 23 is 5, and this is 5. So that's 10, 8, and 10 is here. So the joy of the Most High is your strength. If you pour into a place and you don't feel joy, it's something wrong with it. It's always giving with a joyful spirit. That doesn't mean it's not hard, but if it's taking your joy away and you don't feel that joy, you don't feel that exchange, right? Like, then don't do it. Yeah, be still and know that I am the Most High. And this came out last week, like heavy. Psalms 46 and 10. See, be still and know. The Most High God is going to show you something. It's going to show you something about yourself right now. I'm hearing where they just told us, like, it's gonna show you something. It's gonna show you something about yourself, and I'm hearing it's gonna also show everybody else. Yeah, so be on guard. Stand firm in your faith. Be courageous and be strong. The strength card came out. I don't know how many times. The Knight of Wands coming out saying, be courageous, be strong. The Knight of Swords coming out saying, I am courageous, I am strong, right? It's giving that. So be on guard. Always be mindful of who you should be sowing into. Guard your energy, right? As what is given. Continue to pour on yourself. It's giving you are good ground. Sow that good seed on good ground, which is you. You be the tree. That fruit will grow up out of you, and the Spirit will tell you who to allow to eat from you. Who to allow. 1 Corinthians 16:13. And 13 is definitely heavy. First of all, 16 breaks down to 7. And we talked about 7, right? A lot, partnerships, relations, right? How you are connecting, relating with yourself, and how you are relating with other people. How you sow into you, and who you let come and eat from you is what I'm getting. 13 is giving this right here, but 13 is also the death card, which speaks to death and transformation. And change was heavy. Anything else in here? No. It's definitely change. Heavy change. It could feel like a tower moment. It could feel like a storm going through. But it's giving that you are storm proof. I'm getting that song that I think it's a gospel song. Yeah, it's Kurt Franklin's Smile. Is what I'm getting. I don't know how y'all feel about Kurt Franklin in general, but it's just the energy of the song. Because in the beginning, he was saying that when the storm is coming, you might have, the thought that I'm going to just pull over and wait for the storm to pass. But the Most High God has made you storm proof. See, if you can get it like this and you grow from this, you know what you can pull up out of self, you become storm proof. And that's what the Spirit was giving us. You become storm proof. You know that when the storm blow through and shit get hard, you still know what to do. I know how to hunker down. I know how to go in there and get it for myself and keep them skills up and do it, because I don't know what shit gonna change. So why am I gonna go sow my seed in a place where I know they don't appreciate it? Shit changed, and shit for us still stay the same. Because we can still get it. We can create it out of ourselves. And we're already prepared to do it. So y'all take that how it resonates. I thank y'all so much for being here. I do. Man, these were some ingredients. The Spirit had to really pull these things together and season it up. I'm getting put some Lawry's on it, some little Tony's, you know what I'm saying? Some garlic. I'm getting a whole lot of garlic. Vampires and shit. But it's like understanding to feed yourself, beloved. And if the Most High God has already given you the knowledge and skills and ability to do it yourself, then do that. Because you never know, how it will call you to help somebody else. What is going to come from it? It may be pulling you back and letting people walk by you and you feeling like you're not getting the help that you need, but it's because they're teaching you to help yourself in this season for something. It's going towards your fruitfulness and your longevity for this prosperity that's coming in, right? To be a good steward over your seed and understand where you're sowing it, to trust the spirit and where it's taking you, beloved, and what is developing in you, that it could use any situation to grow you for its will be done. Because I'm getting, you're supposed to be fruitful, right? And in this season, it's like showing you what you could do, showing you what the Most High will do, and showing everybody else around you too. Yeah, see, magician. Showing you what you could do, showing you what the Most High God will do, and it's going to show everybody else too. 5 and 3 is an 8. That's the Most High God coming through. That's the infinite. And they said, trust your path and these possibilities. Trust your path, possibilities, and potential. Be persistent, but also be patient. Everything is going to work out. And I'm getting that you already going to be cared for. And when you come through this, you will know that you will always, like, you for sure will be able to do it. Like, no matter what happened, the terrain, I could always grow that shit back. I could bounce back. Like, it ain't no doubt in that. It's just really not. Yeah. Release anxiety. I'm getting the worst is over. Right? It's like you come into clarity. Yeah, they giving me this worst is over. Right? And I'm putting something in here that don't go. Yes, they do. Oh, they do. Yeah. 4 of Swords. It's like rest and know. Be still and know. That was the scripture. See? 4 of Swords. Be still and know. Be still and know. That which that commands all things is doing a thing in you, weak. These resources and people passing you by is not for nothing. They're using these situations to teach you, to grow you. It's something about getting clarity, knowing what you can do, knowing that you can trust the Most High God to do it through you. Whatever you're hearing, like, you can trust it. You can let go of control and thinking that it has to be this way or it has to, it's something about control and some sort of illusion that's wrapped around relationships, how you get your needs met, and the lesson of being able to do it for yourself. King 6, look, do it for yourself. Look, this right here, I can't make it up. King of Wands, that's leadership. Leadership. Entrepreneurship, being passionate and confident. The Emperor says authority, structured, stable, leadership, right? Justice, everything being right, but it's giving me something like that just need to be straightened up a little bit. And see how this just slid out is trusting the pathway. To trust it. These lessons, I mean, if y'all put it in business terms, it's like, shit, these lessons, bosses be needing to know that. You can't just, manifest a whole fucking corporation and not be able to pull a business out of tough times and uncertainty and shit like that. If you can't get through uncertainty individually, how can you pull out your corporation or your business out of uncertainty? It starts with self. You are the CEO of you. When you handle your own business, look, success is here. That's the route to success. Like, people don't get there without going and understanding these lessons, these principles. It's principalities in this, is what I'm getting. See, that's that courage. That's that strength. That ability to pull that shit out. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, you in the 5 of Pentacles, you gonna have some fear. It could feel shaky. I mean, it can feel real fucking shaky. But it's something for you to learn in this day. Like, it's like student energy. Let the Most High God guide you. Let it teach you what it takes in order to sit in that seat on that throne. Right? You got to be able to hold that shit down. You got to be able to strategize. And there's some shit that's in your past or connections to it that may be causing some sort of conflict. Nostalgia. You know, damn, I done sold into these people, and when I need to be sold into, ain't nobody to fuck around. Is they passing me the fuck by? Is what I'm getting. They not supposed to help you. The way that they helping you is making you do it yourself. That's the shit. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. They not supposed to help you. So if you judging them for not helping you to release that, go to the Most High God and blame them for that. Because that's where the power lies at. They control every element. So if these people not helping you, they not supposed to, beloved. They not. Release the judgment. That's what Most High God said. Release it. Understand that it's a lesson. It's strengthening you. It's toughening you. It's so that you can be healed. You can be whole. You can be complete. Because they are about to put a whole legacy on somebody back. And they need you to be able to handle that. See this right here? That Nine of Pentacles, they finna put a whole motherfucking legacy on your back. The wheel is turning. And they need you to be able to handle that. They need you to be able to handle this fucking success. Oh, hey. I'm sending you all the love, beloved. Thank you so much for your love, for your contribution, for your seed, and that you felt that this was good ground for you to sow on. I ask Most High God to receive it and return onto you, beloved. Trust your pathway. It ain't going to be easy, but it is the path that you're supposed to be. Look, you are a whole enigma out here, and somebody has been anointed with something. That's why you got to do it yourself. I'm about to cry again because I feel like I just feel it so heavy. When you get out here, look, it ain't gonna be shit nobody can fucking tell you. Not to say that people just can't tell you nothing, just to not be able to tell you nothing, like you are not open to learning and all that shit. But it's like you're gonna be so confident in who you are. It's nothing that anybody could do to change it. It's like the Most High God is continuing to grow you and develop you into what you're supposed to be. This anointing. And it's not only going to just flow over you, but it's going to flow into everything is what I'm getting. Like everything that you're contracted to touch is going to flow from them onto you and through you. That's what I was getting. And that's the radical truth. That's the truth. And it's radical, but can you accept it? That's the way that this lesson looks in this season. It is how you relate and how you connect to other people with this lover's energy, relations, right? And 1 and 6 together is 7. Who are you putting your confirmation? New beginnings, love, emotional clarity. Somebody's an empath here and having a spiritual awakening. A spiritual relationship could be coming because that came out for a reason. But spiritual awakening, another level. And it's something about harmonious relationships and partnerships and the choices that we make in them, beloved. Is it harmonious? Is it giving, or is it chaos and conflict? Is it, look, here's the fucking 7 of Swords, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Because they called out the Ace of Swords right here, Ace, and they put out the 7. Here's the 7. Not only is it strategy and planning, but is anybody lying and deceiving themselves? Is anybody in them relationships lying and deceiving you, and you still giving, expecting them to give back to you, to get something out of them that you feel like helps you, heals you, provides something onto you that you could provide for yourself, that you've already been endowed with? Yeah. Definitely strategy. And somebody could definitely feel deceived, and whether it's deceived by other people or the Most High God itself. But it's something that's robbing you of your energy. I'm picking up a theft here. And to sow your seeds is kind of on bad ground, you would be robbing yourself. Yeah, good juju. It's all about where is that good energy? Where is that good energy? You see how she holding like this whole plant, and like damn near like a tree with the birds hitting the spirit and all of that shit. What you put out and you sow with your hands, you want to make sure of where it lands. Good energy, good ground. And you definitely are good ground. Hell yeah. 'Cause I told you the wheel is changing and they need you to understand this lesson. Thank you so much. Y'all look. Boundaries. That's the fucking lesson. I can't make it up with the completion. I just can't. I gotta go, y'all, because look, we can keep going. Completion and boundaries. They need you to understand this for your own sake. So you might feel like you're going through this shit by your fucking self, but that's the purpose. So that you could pull it up out of you. 9 and 5 breaks down to 14. 1 and 4 breaks down to 5. This change that you're going through is hard, but it's to bring something out of you so that you can see what you could do. You will see what the Most High God can do, and it's going to show other people too. That's what they said. Thank you so much again. I love y'all. I do. I love you just like I love me for sticking around and getting these ingredients and how this reading came together. Beloved, y'all know it could start slow like that old school Crisco. We be having to get it out the can and the Most High God, come in and put some heat on it once we get it in the pan. Because look, shit, we was like ingredients everywhere. What are we making? We don't know. Only thing we had was a testimony, beloved. But that was the setup, though. That was the setup. I pray that y'all have heard and you have received what you need for your own spiritual edification. Take it to your spirit and have them affirm it. News. I can't fucking make this shit up, y'all. How many times do we say that you are fertile ground? You're it, right? So is itself. What does that say? Fertile ground. You see that big ass seed? Look at the coins and shit. Right? It's giving hella fruitful. It's giving stable. But the first person to sow into is you. And they're bringing something out of you in this moment so that you can see what you could do. You're going to see what the Most High God is going to do. And other people are going to see it too. I just keep hearing it. It's like on repeat. Like that's the mantra right now. So don't judge them if they not helping you. They not supposed to. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Look, working with other people. Right? Don't judge them if they not helping you. They not fucking supposed to. They're not supposed to. The right people who are supposed to help you will come into you. Balance. That shit is going to be given. It's going to be equal. It's going to be right. Somebody is giving in a place that's not right now. They don't appreciate it. The people there don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate you. And when you need help, they hit me in the kingdom, then they walk right by you. Yeah, right. Look, but you getting ready to go somewhere. You gonna look at this fucking garden. Lush. You picking flowers and shit, childlike spirit, holding on to your joy, the spirit, the Alpha and Omega in the background, just flying by the doves, you spiritually guided. They taking you around every misstep. They actually making your road straight, beloved, and you just probably don't even realize it. That's what Spirit said. I love you like I love me because that's my capacity. It's growing and expanding on a daily, and I appreciate y'all for growing and expanding with us. We are thinking that the 8K live readings is gonna be on May the 30th. I was trying to make the number be 8. Oh, you know what, Miss Christine? Yes. Faith and believe, because that's when we believe so that we can see it, right? The evidence of us having that faith, beloved. That's what I'm getting. So Spirit said we gonna do the energy readings for the 8K subscribers, y'all. We over 8K. I'm so elated. My soul is completely exalted, right? And we just growing. So May 30th, mark your calendars, hit the bell, the notification. I'm gonna put something on the community page and keep, putting a reminder so everybody that wants to come in. We trying to figure out how to do it. I was thinking like taking like the first 8, then the next 8, and next 8, and we gonna just do it for a whole 2 hours, right? To see how many we can get through. Yeah, that's what Spirit is telling us. That's the inspiration, the idea that we got right now, to do that that way. So if you guys want to join, please, hit those notification bells so that y'all can be here early. Get your name on the list. I'm gonna do 8 until we do the 2 hours, and that's just our appreciation and giving back for all of your love and support. And also, if you want to join the memberships, you can always get your readings, like however membership readings we do. You can always come in and get your reading on those days. It's one monthly flat fee, $4, right? And you can get unlimited spiritual readings for that donation, energetic sewing. So I love you just like I love the Alpha and Omega. I'm so not good with like this whole sale part. I don't. It's not selling when you believe in it, but I've had a hard time with donations for putting out the gift, if that makes sense. We are just getting into that space, so we're still getting comfortable with it. So I ask anything that we have received, the Most High God receives it. Like I divert it up to the Most High God first and foremost and ask for them to distribute it, for us to receive what they would allow for us and what needs to be returned on to you in the magnified, like all the way up to Arcturus big back onto you. Because I know in this environment it's major for people to donate, and your energy means everything to me. It does. So with that being said, the Most High God called us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing. The word is written in you, beloved. And that word speaks to you from your soul, from your spirit, calling you to do something. And when it's speaking to you, listen, right? It may not make sense, right? But if you tune your frequency, the sensitivity of your heart will be able to filter, right? And it will give you what you should speak, what should be doing, and aligning yourself to that energy. You will see things manifest. I'm talking about miracles. The people that are supposed to go away from you, tower moments, they will fall away. It will be seen. If you are able to have that radical acceptance and let things go the way the Most High God planned it, it will make you so light that you definitely will take flight. Just remember that you are the co creator of your own happiness. There is nothing that anybody can give you that you first cannot give to yourself. Thank you again. To the next now. This one's done. Mwah. Ashe.